Hello everyone and welcome back. So, today on the figure review, Fiercezilla Jr. will be picking another figure that we're going to review today. Let's see who he chooses. And there we go. We got King Caesar on today's figure review. Okay, so as mentioned before, today we're going to be reviewing King Caesar, and I believe this is from this version of King Caesar is the first one from, I believe, 1974 in Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, and this is the Bandai vinyl King Caesar. And here we got some cool close-ups of detailing on his whole face, arms, and the rest of his body, where he's partially covered in like a golden color on his fur, and then the rest in a light brownish kind of color, and then the red eyes, and then the red centerpiece on his forehead. Okay, so we're going to be diving in to seeing what kind of articulation that this King Caesar figure has. And as of course, you could rotate the arms a full 360. And there's the other arm. Now we're going to get to the legs. And of course, you can also rotate them all the way around, both legs. But keep in mind at the knees and elbows, of course, you can't bend them or anything like that. It's just one pretty standard, pose of the figure where he's just, standing upright and arms don't really bend, where you can just put them up, put them down with the arms. And now we're going to be moving on to the backside of King Caesar. And here we get a better look at the tail, where it also is painted partially at the tip golden color, and the rest light brown. And of course, you can rotate the tail 360 all the way around if you want his tail pointing up or you want his tail pointing down. And if you want to pose your figure, you could get creative with having either one arm or both arms up or down. But yeah, and also moving on to the head, as we can see, you can kind of like look at to where you could rotate the head, but from here, not too sure if you could rotate the head a full 360, but you can pivot it side to side, to shake his head. Okay, and so now gonna take a look at the bottom of his feet, as most of the figures have the detailing of the manufacturing. Here we got it from Bandai, 1998, when the figure was made. And I believe that's right, since that's, Anyway, here we have the Titanosaurus Bandai vinyl figure. Moving on, we have Anguirus from previous figure review. And the sudden return of Mechagodzilla somehow surviving from last video. And here we have, of course, Godzilla from 1975. All right then, Fiercezilla Jr., what do you think about King Caesar? What do you have to say about him? Alright, Fiercezilla Jr., why don't you go on ahead, close out on this video, and remind everyone